The worst thing I've done in a plain bathroom is accidentally pissed in the sink on 2 different planes because it took me two rides to realize that that was the sink and not a urinal. I wish I was kidding. Well, that's the thing, that I think I must not have washed my hands then because I couldn't find the sink. But I think that's fine because, like, you don't normally wash your hands. Have you never been to a funeral? Do you have a family? Yeah, but I've only been to one funeral. It was for a family friend's friend, and I really didn't want to be there. I'm pretty sure I was wearing earbuds. Like, I would imagine human would not taste that bad if it was, like, prepared like a steak, or like a restaurant quality, and you didn't know that it was human. You'd probably like it. Because I never bullied anyone, except for that one time I don't really want to talk about it. Basically, I flushed a kid down a toilet. Wouldn't it be better if you, at a young age, ripped out every single tooth in your mouth and replaced it with fake teeth? So you would never have to brush your teeth. You would never have to go get deep cleans at the dentist. You would never have tooth pain. Think about it. Drink any women's drinks today? What do you mean, women's drinks? What does that even mean? You mean like breast milk? Oh, White Claws. Oh, you're talking about that. Oh shit.
Liam.
That's kind of weird to have a January 1st birthday, but I guess it's fine. Did you know if you have like if you're what do you call it? Like if you're pregnant or whatever, you can just choose to have the kid later. Like you can just hold in the baby like it's a shit. And just hold it for a little more. Am I the only one that, like, sometimes, usually when it's late at night and I'm feeling kind of wild, I'll, like, run on all fours? Why would you admit that, man? Well, I said it yesterday. So I like started clipping the corner of the bottle. So it's not like I just missed the bottle, like it started like fanning out, and it splashed all over the wheel and the seat and the floor, and like it got on my shoe. I remember like I felt it soak through my sock. But I like wiped it down while I was driving with like a little wipe, like a disinfectant wipe, even though we know piss is sterile, so I didn't really need to. Why didn't you stop pissing? Because it's like not really comfortable, or like it's not satisfying. Eventually I did, and I had like 20% piss in the tank, and I just had to hold it because I didn't want to like bother realigning everything. You did all this while driving. Yeah, well, you know the beautiful thing about like showing a ball picture is that you can take like about 100 different angles that make it just unrecognizable if you don't know what it is. And it's also just impossible to prove that it's yours. You know, I go exclusively to barbers now that don't speak English, so they don't talk to you. And it's actually a very smart strat, so you don't have to come up with some stupid excuse for why you can't talk. Like, I've said my dog died, I said my entire family got run over. And I've said that I'm deaf. Or like I've motioned it, kind of. Like I motioned to my ears, like, and then I do like... But if they can't even speak English, then it's fine. It's just easy. If there's a kid that tortures dogs and cats... Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that's a broken human. Maybe you gotta... old yeller it. Never mind, I'm just kidding. If you stand and wipe, are you just standing and wiping? Or does that mean you're planting a foot on the wall? You know what I mean? So your legs are like at a 90-degree angle. I thought that was normal, because I've done that before, and I feel like that's the only reason you would ever stand up. Aren't kids kinda like they're cushioned, you know? Or like cause they're bone, like they're I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Like you can throw them around and they'll be fine. Like they're meant to fall over and stuff. It still to this day it sounds so fun. Can you imagine like driving around and just delivering pizzas to like strangers, and you can see like a bunch of new people every day, and you could enter their homes potentially. Like you could ask to use their bathroom, their washroom, and then just like start going through their like pantry or something. Like, that just sounds thrilling. I mean, Dr. Mario the video game. Isn't that one like a porn game? It's like a fan-made game. Like he with his patients or whatever. No, maybe I'm thinking of something else. I might be thinking of a video one of my buddies showed me back in the day. I just kept the piss bottle until I got back home. And then I put it on my desk as like a trophy. And then I smelled it. And it just smelled rancid. I had to throw it away. I dumped it down the toilet. You speedrun showers? No. I have a pillow in my bath, so I usually sit down for about 40 minutes and I almost fall asleep every time I take a shower. That's why I don't like showering, because it takes so fucking long. But like the last shower I took, I think was 4 days ago. And there's this girl who lives on my floor in my apartment building who keeps inviting herself into my apartment when she smells my cooking and eats half my food, but I can't afford to feed her and feed my games. What should I do? I'm really bad at saying no. I'd say you casually, in conversation, find out what she's allergic to, and cook her up something that's she's highly allergic to, and she'll never want to go back. How does it smell? It actually smells good because it's a real plant. Maybe what I need is to like inhale this fume. Like it might be like some aromatherapy thing. Alright, it's gonna kick in. Piss hands? Dude, I didn't get a sizable amount of piss on my hands. But if you like are talking to someone and you're like, oh, get me a sandwich, and then like you say like, get me a sandwich or I'm gonna kill you. This is kind of hilarious. The other day I went for like a mild walk and I saw people like in this grass field, like probably 10 plus people and their dogs playing. It was like some scene out of a movie, dude. People actually took their dogs to meet up and play. How stupid is that? Isn't that actually funny? They were just like, the dogs were not leashed, they were just running around like playing with each other, and the owners were just standing around with their arms completely straight by their side. They're probably talking to each other. That's so weird. That's completely normal? Yeah, if you live in a movie, maybe. I actually, like, took a picture. They probably saw me, because I was just holding up my phone like this. And, like, the flash went off, like that one scene in Fears to Fathom. I used to go to grocery stores, and I used to... This is gonna sound, like, completely psychotic, but I used to... I'm pretty sure, like, I was with my sister, and I would pretend that we had a brother, and his name was, like, Timmy or something. Like, from Fairly Odd Parents, and I'd be like, hey, Timmy wants some ice cream, or something like that, just for no reason. Yeah, I would just talk about, getting groceries for Timmy. How old were you? Dude, this was so long ago. This was probably, like, 2019 or something. I don't know why anyone in their own home would ever open their windows. How is that an alien take? For fresh air? I didn't mean... Okay, hold on. So when I say open, I mean open the blinds. Because I don't know why you'd want sunlight in your home. I really don't know why you would want fresh air. I think when I lived in Texas for the year, I not once, like, physically opened the window. What am I hearing? Hey!